And now, welcome to 7 Questions with Emmy.
Brought to you by Steel Lake Specialty, where expertise meets compassion. Hey guys, welcome back to 7 Questions with Emmy. I'm Emmy Eaton, and my guest today is Ty Burrell. He grew up in Oregon, owns 4 restaurants in Utah, was on Modern Family for 12 years, and he's won 2 Emmy Awards. Ty, thank you so much for talking with me today.
It's my pleasure. There's a lot going on in the background. My daughter is just about to be asked to homecoming, so there's all kinds of clamoring about.
Oh, well, I'll try and make this quick then so you can see.
Oh no, you don't need to be quick.
Okay, are you ready to get started with the questions?
Yeah, let's do it.
So I know that you live in Utah and you were raised in Oregon. Have you ever been to Idaho? That's where I live, and I'm from Idaho Falls, so like specifically Idaho Falls.
Are you in Idaho Falls right now?
Yes.
That's awesome. I go through Idaho Falls every year
Really?
uh, to go fishing. I
That's
like to
so cool.
fish. So I fish in Idaho and I fish in Montana, and I go through Idaho Falls every time.
Well, sometime if you're ever here, I'd be happy to meet you. So,
Oh, that'd be great. I'd love that.
so where do you go fishing? Do you go like to the Snake River?
I fish the Snake River. I like to fish the Henry's Fork in Idaho.
Yeah.
I fish the Hoback and the and Star Valley, and I like fishing up there a
All
lot.
over. That's so
Idaho.
cool. So,
Yeah.
what is it like raising 2 daughters, and is your parenting approach similar to Phil Dunphy's?
Well, as you can hear in the background, it's absolute chaos raising 2 daughters, but
Yeah.
I love it. And my parenting style is very much like, well, I guess I've learned from Phil. Phil kind of like always tries his best. Um, I fail constantly as a dad, but I definitely learned, to try my best. I think he really inspired me.
That's so cool. So, you co-own several restaurants. What is something that wasn't on the menu that you wish was?
Um, this may sound weird, but just steak. I
Yeah,
love steak.
me
And we
too.
don't really have like a great steak restaurant here. I live in
Yeah.
Salt Lake City. In my opinion, I'm probably going to get some pushback about that, um, but yeah, I would say uh, I would love to have steak on our menu. Maybe we will at some point.
You need to go to Maddox. Have you ever been there?
Yes, I've
It's
heard of
so
it.
good. You need to go. We come down to Utah a lot because we have like family there, and also it's
Oh,
just a great
nice.
place to be. And we stop there like every single time that we're down at Utah. It's the best. So you need to
Yeah,
try
my
there.
wife grew up going there. That was
Yeah,
like a place she went during her childhood.
that's cool. Well, you should definitely go over there. They have pretty good
Okay.
steak. Yeah. Well, their turkey steak is my favorite. So
Okay. All
yeah,
right.
if you
Nice.
ever go, you have to try
I
it.
will. I will.
So, after a big fire in Salt Lake, you joined a campaign to help the restaurants that were affected. So, why did you decide to help?
Well, a couple of reasons. One, because we have a lot of employees at our restaurants that, we just love very much and are very loyal to us, and we feel a great obligation to. So in that sense, we all feel sort of connected to that world here in Salt Lake, but also because I worked in the food industry when I first started out as an actor. I was a waiter and um did catering and all that stuff. So, and it saved me as an actor. It really like it paid my bills. So I feel like that's kind of a full circle thing.
So, can you tell me about your new Audible show?
Yeah, it's called The Good Life, and it's based on my childhood growing up in Oregon. And I lived way out in the woods, in a town of about 200 people with our family, and we bought this little general store, and the store was the whole town. The store was the gas station and the post office and the library and the fire station, and everything was in this store. And yeah, a little fire truck, like everything, and for the town. And so it always just felt like, and because we were kind of from the city, that they didn't love us right off the bat. They didn't really trust us. But eventually we earned their trust. And really, that's kind of what the show is. The show is sort of an audio sitcom like you would see on TV, but just an audio version of it. And it's really about the joy and ridiculously silly things that happened during that period. And many of the stories that are in the series are true.
That's so cool. So, how did you keep a straight face on Modern Family? Because it's like such a funny show. I need to know your secrets because I do plays and it's so hard if there's like a funny scene and I'm supposed to be like mad.
Well, for the most part, I didn't keep a straight face. Most of the takes you saw were after I had already laughed multiple times, and then we finally got one with me keeping a straight face. But I would say that the real secret to keeping a straight face is when you're doing something really that ridiculous, is to try your best to commit to the idea that you're not doing it to be funny. You're actually being serious,
Yeah.
and I think the laughs kind of come out of that too, the more serious you are. Obviously, you're trying to be funny, but the more you kind of commit to really like meaning what you're saying, that it is easier to not laugh, but I'm not particularly good at keeping a straight face.
Yeah, me too. Do you have
What kind of plays do you do?
like musical theater? I'm actually right
Great.
now I'm in School of Rock at our local theater and I'm
Oh,
subbing.
great.
So yeah, it's really cool.
Great. Great.
Yeah.
Great.
So what has been your most embarrassing moment on TV? Or like what's been your most embarrassing moment? I guess that's been publicly out there. So.
Well, I've had so many. My gosh. Um, I think maybe the most embarrassing thing I ever had happen was in a production of Hamlet, Shakespeare. I played uh, a character that was fencing on stage, like sword fighting.
Yeah.
And I was backing up and I backed off the stage and fell into the audience
Oh
and
no.
landed on the seat and broke my rib. But
Oh my.
I didn't even feel it for hours because all I was feeling was embarrassed for,
Oh my
for,
gosh. Did
for
you land
most
on
of it.
someone?
I didn't. I
Oh.
didn't. That tells you how many people came to see this play. Not very many.
Well, I'm glad that you're okay now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so now I have some bonus questions for you.
Okay. Okay.
Because usually I just do seven, but you're special, so you get some more. Okay, so do you have like a most memorable scene in Modern Family that you won't ever forget?
Hmm. Well, probably the last one we ever shot, which is the whole group together in a big hug. The last scene of the show ever, and it was right before COVID. And so weirdly, not only was it the end of our series and we were all hugged together, but then everybody kind of went apart physically during COVID. So
Yeah.
it was a strange moment in time where, it felt kind of innocent in a lot of ways. And just also like just a lot of good friends and people that I love and a big group hug.
What is your favorite junk food?
My favorite junk food, probably burgers.
Oh
I
yeah,
love, I
yum.
love burgers. How about
Do you
you?
like In-N-Out?
I do like In-N-Out.
My favorite. We
I
don't
do.
have one in Idaho. It's so sad. Will you guys have?
Do you have Culver's?
Yes, we do.
I
Their cheese
really like
curds are my
Culver's.
favorite.
I love Culver's. I
And
like Culver's more than In-N-Out. That's a hot
really?
take.
Well, I love the In-N-Out milkshakes a lot, but also like we don't really get In-N-Out as much because it's not here, so it's hard. It's tied
It's a
for
tie.
me.
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
Can you share a piece of advice with me or our viewers?
Okay. Um, well, I don't know that I have a whole lot of wisdom, but I think the best advice I ever got was from my mom, but she had, the original quote was from a golfer named Ben Hogan, which is the harder you work, the luckier you get. And I really think that that has proven true, that like you can't really know how your career is going to go. You know, you can get lucky about some things and unlucky about some things, and you know, but you don't really control your career, but you can control how hard you work. And it has seemed in the past that the harder I tried, the more kind of lucky things happened. You kind of put yourself in a position to get lucky.
That's such good advice. Thank you so much for talking with me today.
Thank you so much for having me. You're a very
Okay.
good interviewer.
And I have one special request for you, if it's okay.
Yeah,
So my grandma Kathy, her favorite TV show ever is Modern Family. Do you think
yeah,
that you could just say like hi to her really quick and we can send it to her?
absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Should
Her
I just
name's
do it right to
Kathy.
camera?
Yeah.
Kathy, Grandma Kathy. My grandma's name was Kathy, and she was one of the greatest women I've ever known. So I've got to assume that you're the same.
Oh,
Thanks for watching the show. You have an amazing granddaughter.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Your voice
This
is
is
like
my
a warm
mom.
blanket. Like so
Thank
if you
you for
decide
saying that.
on Audible if you want to make like a sleep track for me or like a, that would be great for all of America, really.
You wouldn't be the first person to say my voice put you to sleep.
No, I don't mean it like that.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
It's
kidding.
such
I
a
know.
calm.
I take it as a compliment.
Thanks so much for watching. Remember, new 7 questions interviews are posted every Thursday. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Love you guys. Bye. 7 Questions with Emmy, brought to you by Steel Lake Specialty, where expertise meets compassion.